What's up, you guys? It's Susie from Hey Grill Hey. I got Brandon here with me today, and he has requested a spicy burger.
No, the spiciest burger. I'm a bit of a masochist, and you're a bit of a baby. I want my spicy.
I'm a little bit of a baby. But I have concocted what I believe to be the spiciest burger, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of Wagyu. So, spiciest Wagyu burger per Brandon's request. Let's do it.
All right, before you get started on this burger, walk me through it. I need to make sure this is up to my standards.
I have collected what I believe to be some delightfully spicy ingredients. I have a ghost pepper, jalapeno, and habanero cheddar. So a little heat from the cheese. I've got a bunch of fresh habaneros that I intend to fry into habanero rings. Instead of onion rings, we're doing habanero rings. I'm gonna put some fresh serranos in the meat itself. And then I also have, this is from your collection actually, the Last Dab sauce from Hot Ones. If you're familiar with Hot Ones, go check out their YouTube videos. The interviews are amazing, but they always end with this hot sauce, and it's supposed to just light people up. What's the Scoville count on this one?
2 million.
2 million, heat level 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna mix this into a mayo for like a spicy sauce to go on the burger. Does it pass muster?
Yeah. Sounds
right.
like I'm in for it. Let's go.
You get out of here. Let me make this burger. My goal is to make Brandon's upper lip sweat. Let's start with prepping ingredients. I'm not doing any of this without gloves on, and my goal today is to not touch any part of my face or my body with pepper hands, because that is the actual worst. I'm gonna slice some of these pieces of this cheese so that it's ready to go on my burger while we're grilling. And I just found this at the grocery store. I wanted to make a burger that was wickedly spicy, but didn't have anything in there that you couldn't find at your local grocery store. Even the hot sauce, we were able to pick up at Walmart in the Hot Ones board game. So anything here you could recreate at home if you are, like Brandon calls himself, a masochist when it comes to spice. I will probably try one bite of this burger and weep for days, but I do think I'm gonna give it a try. So this is a spicy. If you don't have this habanero ghost pepper cheddar, you could totally use a pepper jack here, and I think it would add a great level of heat as well. I'm scared. All right, next up is serranos. I'm gonna dice the serranos pretty fine, and these are actually gonna get mixed into the beef, the patty itself. So I'm going to a lot of effort to remove the seeds and the pith because that takes the heat out. And I'm just now realizing that maybe I don't want to take the heat out. So I'm gonna dice that up and add that to, my beef as well. But I guess if you didn't want to die, you could take that out. But the point of this is to be the spiciest burger ever. So everything's going in. Seeds, ribs, all of it. The more I prep this, the less I want to eat it. Next up, habaneros. I'm just gonna slice these into rings. That'll be great for frying. Now I do this all the time with jalapenos. I make little fried jalapeno rings and put them on burgers. I use them to top my chili. So that's where the inspiration for this came from. I actually have them on a burger as well on my website. It's like a cowboy style chicken burger with fried jalapeno rings, and it's so good. Brandon did tell me he doesn't love just like the flavor of raw habaneros, but he does like them cooked. So that's why we're using the serranos in the patty, the habaneros on top. Next spice we're adding is this Hot Ones hot sauce. I've got about a half a cup of mayo here. I should only add probably a couple drops of this because it is so spicy to the mayo, but the mayo will create a little bit of a cooling effect, and this is way more mayo than is gonna end up on the actual patty. So I think I can be a little bit liberal with this, and then I'll have spicy mayo left over to use. So we'll go drip droppy. And then when we spread it on the burger, it won't be that much because it'll be distributed, right? Todd's shaking his head behind the camera like I just killed a baby. Once you get it on there, this is gonna be like 2 drops for the whole burger with how much I put in here. Look that's gonna be spicy, but I feel like it's gonna be fine. Todd's gonna taste this. See?
Is it?
Okay, Todd tasted it. He said it's pretty mild. I'm doubling down on the hot ones. I want you to be able to feel it, you know, everywhere.
Okay.
I feel like that's good, probably. Okay, mayo's ready, peppers are diced. It's time to start making all the different components of the burger and getting them on the grill. I got a charcoal grill set up with 2-zone heat. I've got some oil preheating over my hot coals right now to fry my habanero rings. I'm gonna be coating these in my chicken wing batter. We use it for vegetables and stuff all the time as well. Basically anything you wanna deep fry, it's phenomenal. So a little bit of chicken wing batter, a little bit of cold water, and then I'm gonna dunk those habanero rings and they'll be ready to go into that hot oil. My hair is tickling my face and it is taking every ounce of willpower I possess to not touch my face at all because I still have these peppery gloves on. Thank you.
Scratchy?
Yeah. Habanero rings into the batter. This is a thin batter, it's kind of tempura style, so just give us a nice light coating and a good crunch on the outside of these habanero rings. Set those aside. Move on to my beef. I've got some Snake River Farms Wagyu. You can pick this up online. I'm fortunate that my grocery store actually carries this, so anytime I want some Wagyu ground beef, I can grab some. I figure if I'm making Brandon eat spicy things, he should at least get some really good beef out of it. It's a fair trade-off. Plus, the fat in here will help offset a lot of the heat coming from the peppers. Into my burger, I'm going with that Serrano. I might add a second one. I'm gonna eyeball it when it's all incorporated and see. I wanna mix gently so my burgers don't get too tough, just until those Serranos are evenly distributed. I actually think that is a pretty good amount of peppers to me. I'm gonna make him a nice thick patty. Got enough for a second one. Let's make 2. I think those look big and beautiful. I'm gonna season the outside of them with my Fiesta rub. This isn't a spicy rub, but it does have chipotle chilies, ancho chilies, chili powder, and a little bit of salt and a little bit of lime, which I think will be a beautiful complement to everything else we have going on in the patty. So we're just layering on peppers. This is gonna be like a 6-pepper burger between the seasoning and everything else we have going on. Okay. Burgers are going over the indirect heat side of the grill. I'm gonna close the lid to cook these through and also finish heating up the oil in my cast iron skillet. And then it's gonna be fry time and sear time. Habanero rings are crispy. I'm gonna toast off these buns, sear off the outside of the burgers, and then we're ready to build the spiciest Wagyu burger ever. It smells amazing out here, I'm not gonna lie, but it smells spicy. Burgers are at like 130. Brandon likes his burger medium rare-ish. I'm gonna add on my ghost pepper habanero cheese and let that melt down for the last couple minutes of cooking. Okay, it is burger assembly time. I'm gonna start with a healthy slather of the Hot Ones Last Dab mayo on the bottom, kind of act as a little barrier to prevent this bottom bun from getting too soggy. And then I'm gonna go in with my toppings. Lettuce. If they go on the bottom, do we call them toppings or bottomings? Tomatoes. Okay, red onion. And then I actually got some pickles. These are Famous Dave's Devil's Spit spicy pickles because we are taking no prisoners. That looks beautiful. Okay, spicy patty, crispy habanero rings. Okay, I know that this is gonna light up our lives with heat, but it looks so delicious to me. More of the Last Dab mayo on top. And then I think that is going to be a really delicious, very spicy burger, not like a baby would make Brandon, but like a masochist would eat. I cannot wait for them to try this. All right, my friends, that is a tall, spicy burger. That means it's time for Brandon to come in and try it. And I'm really excited to know what he thinks, not just about the heat level, but about the actual flavor of the burger itself. So I'm gonna cut it in half, and then he can come in and let me know what he thinks. I can't even.
It's so bad.
Look over there. All right. Come on, Brandon. Show everybody what you got. So, what are you wearing and why?
Listen, there's a few proven tricks when it comes to eating spicy foods. There's, if you don't mind looking like a dork during your spicy food eating competition, wear these nose plugs. It makes a huge difference. Shout out to Food Theory that proved that one. And then if you don't want to die afterwards, you know, the thing that comes later after eating spicy food, take a fiber supplement and your life will be much easier for the next couple of days.
All right, giddy. Oh, I tipped that one over. There you go.
Oh, man.
Sorry, man. Eat a burger.
Let's go.
I licked a little bit of that mayo on my finger and my mouth is still feeling it.
It's pretty good. I'm just gonna take those off. That's hot. That's.
I was worried that I failed. You took a long time to give me a reaction and I was like, it's not even spicy at all.
Habanero comes on late to the party.
He's going for a second bite. I did not make it spicy enough. I wanted him to be sad, and he does not seem sad.
Oh, I like spicy food.
This feels like my goal was to make a really, really spicy burger that you could actually eat and enjoy, so it wouldn't be a waste.
Yeah, no, this is legit. My nose is running.
He is a masochist. Todd, come here. I need to get like a real gauge of how spicy this is because I feel like Brandon will just power through anything.
I mean, I've eaten hotter stuff in my life, but it was pretty hot for a burger.
That's some thick tomato sauce.
I know, I thought it might help.
I'm going no tomato.
Okay.
Yep, there's the heat.
It comes on late.
Mm-hmm. It's late heat.
I'm gonna, listen, watching you guys eat cheeseburgers is like punishment. I'm so scared. Okay.
It's really
First
good.
of all,
It's
that's
good.
delicious.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys undersold how delicious that is.
That's because we were focusing on the heat.
Wow.
It's really late heat. Like it's still coming on to, like a freight train.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel my face turning red. It was probably already red.
Just so you guys know, Susie used like a third of this bottle of Last Dab. And this stuff's no joke.
Listen, guys, that's spicy, but that is freaking delicious. I maybe failed the spiciest burger in the world challenge, but I may have made the most delicious spicy burger.
Yeah.
That is so freaking good. I would absolutely make that again just to have when I wanted a spicy burger.
It is the spiciest burger I've ever had.
So delicious. I mean, we demolished that thing. If you guys give spicy burgers a try at home, tag us when you post on social. Let us know what you think about it because, I don't know, I'm really into that. I would make that again. Or even better, let me know the spiciest thing you've ever eaten in the comment section below.
It's coming.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I actually feel pretty good. Maybe I'm better at spice than I thought I was. See you guys next time.